What's up guys, welcome to the channel. And in this video I'm going to be going through all of Costco's beef jerky and beef sticks, as well as there's some turkey jerky in here. I'm going to rank it from worst to best. Now I've had all this over the last couple years. Been eating beef jerky since I was probably 10 years old. I've tried beef jerky from all over the United States. Usually if I see a new one I'll pick it up and try it. But these are all of the beef jerky and beef sticks that are at my Costco currently, January 2022. Now I have had all these. I've probably bought each one 3-4 times over the last year or so. So I'm going to go through them, going to show you guys the texture, the packages, the ingredients, kind of give you a feel of what they taste like. And the purpose of the video is save yourself some time and money. If one of these, just as I describe it, is not what you like, you can avoid it going to Costco. You can avoid taking it back. Nice thing about Costco is, if you don't like something, take it back. You don't even have to give them a reason to give them your money back. But this will save you a little bit of time and effort. By the end of the video, hopefully I'll have it narrowed down to maybe your top 3 that you want to try when you go to your local Costco. I've got 7 varieties total, so I'm going to go from worst to best. So coming in at 7th or last place are these grass-fed beef sticks. So I'll go ahead and do an up close on the package, and then we'll give you a little description on what it tastes like. So we have 14 ounces of grass-fed beef sticks. This is the mini version. There's 28 sticks per package. They are made with 100% grass-fed beef, 0 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of protein. Here's the ingredient list. Nothing really bad about them at all, except you can see the colored beef collagen casing. That's one reason I don't like them. The casing is kind of tough, kind of thick, and that's why I give it number 7. Nutrition facts on these mini sticks. One stick is only 50 calories. It's only 3.5 grams of total fat, 200 milligrams of sodium, 0 sugar, 4 grams of protein. So these are quite small, and just for comparison, I've laid a pen next to it, and you can also see the texture. My description of what these taste like is, you ever been on a road trip where you got to pull over, get some gas, you're slightly hungry, you just grab a couple beef sticks off the shelf of an old mom and pop gas station where the beef jerky is going to expire next week? That's pretty much what these taste like. So we'll move on to what I've ranked number 6. So coming in at number 6 is this turkey jerky. Now this is 100% turkey breast meat raised with no antibiotics. We'll go ahead and take a look at the package up close, and then we'll give you my taste description. So this is the Kirkland signature turkey jerky. Raised with no antibiotics, 97% fat-free. They're using breast meat only. You're getting 13.5 ounces. Let's take a look at the backside. So if we take a look at the ingredient list, notice that brown sugar is the second ingredient. That's one reason I don't really care for this turkey jerky. It is extremely sweet. One piece tastes fairly good. Now if you eat about 3 pieces of this, you're definitely not going to want any more. It is just way too sweet for me. Nutrition facts, there's 80 calories for 1 ounce. There's only 1 gram of total fat, 460 grams of sodium. This is slightly salty, and like I said before, it is pretty sweet, and there's 7 grams of sugar per 1 ounce. So if you take a look up close, you can tell at the texture it's going to be very soft and chewy, which it is. It's not dry, it's not tough to chew at all. This is one of the more moist styles of jerky that Costco has. So this turkey jerky is extremely tender. It is full of flavor, but when you first bite into it, you get hit by a lot of that brown sugar, and then you get hit by a lot of soy sauce. So if you don't care for sweet jerky or that soy sauce flavor, this is definitely going to be ranked low on your list. That's why I've ranked it number 6. So coming in at number 5 is Golden Island's pork jerky. Now this is very tender as well. It's very easy to chew. It's not tough at all. It's full of flavor, but once again, it is super sweet. So let's take an up-close look at the package. Golden Island pork jerky has no added hormones, gluten-free, no nitrates or nitrates added. You're getting 14.5 ounces in this package. Let's take a look at the backside. For a 1 ounce serving, you're looking at 90 calories, 2 grams of total fat, 360 milligrams of sodium, and 10 grams of sugar. Ingredient list, you got pork and sugar is the next ingredient. That's why it is a little too sweet. If we take an up close look at this, you can tell by the texture that it's going to be soft and chewy. And looking at the red color, that's where it's going to get a little bit of that barbecue kind of flavor to it. And as you can tell, it is going to be kind of sticky. As you can see, there's kind of a little bit of a moisture glaze on this, so it is a little bit sticky. When you bite into this, you first get hit with that sweetness, followed by a slight barbecue flavor, and then you get a little bit of that soy sauce flavor. This is extremely tender. It's very easy to chew, but kind of like the turkey jerky, one piece of it and you should be satisfied. It tastes pretty good if you just eat one piece. You start eating a couple pieces of it and you're going to feel like you've got a sugar attack. You're going to need a little bit of water to wash it down, especially if you hit that little bit of saltiness to it. That's why it's ranked number 5 on my list. Coming in at number 4 on my list is Pacific Gold Steak Jerky. This is where the jerky starts to become a little more of a smoke flavor and a little less sweetness. Let's go ahead and take an up close look at the package. Well, this is one of the only ones that has a pre-package inside. There's actually 12 small pouches of 1.25 ounces of jerky. So if you're going to do maybe some mountain biking or some trail running, this is nice because it's already pre-packaged. You can just throw it in a backpack and be on your way. So let's take a look at the backside. So if we take a look at the ingredients, brown sugar is the second ingredient, but this beef jerky is not really sweet at all. It comes in a little more of a smoke flavor than the last ones. And if we take a look at nutrition facts, we're looking at 90 calories per package, so that's 1.25 ounces. Total fat is only 0.5 gram, but you start to come up with a little bit of sodium. You got 740 milligrams per package, and it's coming in at 8 grams of sugar. Here's what the packages look like. I put a dollar bill next to it for size comparison. So if we take a look at the actual product, you can tell that this beef jerky is in small bits. Most of these are about the size of a quarter, slightly larger. So if you do like big pieces of beef jerky, this is probably not going to be the one for you. This beef jerky is soft and tender as well, but you start to pick up a little more smoke flavor, a little less sweet on this one. And you can pick up a little hint of garlic and onion as well. This is perfect for hiking, biking, or fishing. Coming in at number 3 are the Kirkland brand steak strips. Now these are extra thick, so if you like thick beef jerky, you're definitely going to like this one. If you like that thin, kind of really dry beef jerky, you're definitely not going to like this one at all. These are nice thick cuts of steak. You're starting to get a lot more of a smoke flavor, a lot less sweetness. So we'll go ahead and take an up close look at the package on this one. Taking a look up close, this is the Kirkland Signature Steak Strips. Now you're getting a 12-ounce package, and these are extra thick. I would say they're about 1/4 inch thick, 98% fat-free, and this is a little more of a traditional kind of steak jerky. And in the ingredient list, we're looking at top round beef. Second is brown sugar, although it is not very sweet. And then if you take a look at the 4th ingredient, peach puree, I don't really taste any peach in it, but it is in there. And with this one, you are picking up some sodium nitrate, which isn't so good for you, but it does have some potassium sorbate to ensure freshness as well. The other ones do not have those 2 ingredients. On the nutrition side, for 1 ounce, you're looking at only 60 calories, only 0.5 gram of fat. You are picking up quite a bit of sodium at 330 milligrams, 4 grams of sugar, and a big 9 grams of protein. So if we take a look up close, you can tell these are some big, thick, meaty chunks of jerky. They aren't as soft and subtle as some of the other ones. You do have to pull on these a little bit to tear it apart. The steak jerky is a little bit tougher than the other jerkies in this lineup, but taste-wise, you don't really get much sweetness at all. You got to eat quite a few pieces to start getting some of that sweetness, but you do get hit with like more of a meaty kind of a steak flavor, followed up with a little bit of smoke, and you do get a little hint of onion as well. Overall, this is a pretty good steak jerky. If you like beef jerkies, I don't think you can go wrong with this one. So let's move on to number 2. Coming in at number 2 on this list are these sausage links. These are some of the best sausage links I've ever had that have been bought in a store. As far as sausage links goes, or snack sticks go, probably the only ones better than this are some that I've bought at a local butcher shop. But with these, you pick up a little more of a saltiness. It's really not much sweetness at all. Let's go ahead and take a look at the package. On the front of the package, we're looking at 1 gram of total carb, 12 grams of protein per link, and you're getting a 20-ounce package. We take a look at the ingredients. You're looking at pork, sea salt, spices, vinegar, and sugar. Like I said earlier, not much sweetness at all on this one, but you do pick up slight saltiness. Nutrition facts for 1 ounce, you're looking at 90 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 440 milligrams of sodium, 1 gram of sugar. These do come individually wrapped, and I have a pen there for size comparison. Now when you bite into these, you get a really good snap for the casing. They're pretty meaty. You pick up a lot of different spices, followed by a good punch of some salt. Now, these are some of the best sausage links I've had in a long time. Like I said earlier, the only ones better are at my local butcher shop. So if you like sausage links, you're definitely going to like these. Pick up a bag of these at Costco and you won't regret it. Coming in at number 1 on my list is the Snake River Farms American Wagyu Beef Jerky. Let's take an up-close look of the package. Well, this is one of the smaller packages of beef jerky. You're coming in at 10 ounces. Wagyu beef raised in the United States of America, made by Snake River Farms. We take a look at the ingredient list. We have beef, water, brown sugar, and cane sugar. Taking a look at the nutrition facts, you are coming in at a high calorie count for beef jerky at 130 calories. Total fat, you're at 10 grams. Sodium, slightly high at 340 milligrams. You're only looking at 2 grams of sugar and 7 grams of protein. Texture-wise, this is a soft and chewy jerky. I think the thickness is perfect, about an 1/8 inch thick. Got a little bit of a red tone to it. Kind of reminds me of maybe they use some cherry wood for smoke flavoring. Now this jerky is a little more traditional to me as far as being a little tougher of a beef jerky. But as far as flavor-wise, once you start eating this, nothing really hits you. It's not a sweetness that hits you. It's not a saltiness that hits you. It's very well blended spices on this one. You can eat probably half of this package and not feel sick to your stomach, not feel overly sweetened or overly full of sodium. If there's anything, it's slightly salty. Not too bad at all though. So this is my number 1 pick for the beef jerky at Costco. That's going to conclude the video. Hope you guys found it helpful and informational. Next time you go to Costco, pick out one of these jerkies, comment down below, tell me how you like it, and thanks for watching.